is Sofia Martinez. I am so happy that you're here. If you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you. If you have been here before, I want to also give you a really warm hug and say thank you for being here today, again and again. Your support is deeply appreciated, and please do share, subscribe, share the channel, share the information, share the love. I am a holistic wellness coach and transformation coach, a spiritual guide, and I'm here to support the journey of transformation, of creating more balance in your life, of healing together. I do believe, I'm a strong believer of the power of healing together, of learning together, of deepening the understanding of yourself, because ultimately the journey is inwards. We create life from the inside out. And so the courage that it takes to just turn around and go deep within ourselves and listen to ourselves, listen to what is going on within you. And this is a space for that, to go in, to listen, to start practicing listening, to come back to your heart, come back to your body, that has been talking for us, to all of us, for so long. And I do believe right now the heart and the body wants to come to the surface, to focus. And hopefully this space, you feel that is for that, to connect to, come back to your heart, come back to your body, come back to a space of listening to yourself and shining the light to those places within you, to your body, to your heart, to your psyche, those places that need love and attention. And so today we're gonna talk about, I'm gonna share a practice to shift from fear to love, from worry to love. And it's a beautiful practice, and let's dive right in. See you there. So nice to be here with you today. As you can see, I am with a sweater. I am no longer in Mexico. I'm in Canada now for a while, and I'm so excited to be sharing this video with you today, because I don't know about you, but I have trained myself and retrained myself in a practice of not worrying, because I don't know about you, but growing up, my mom showed me love in worrying. And I think there's a whole generation of warriors that as an expression, or worry as an expression of love and care. And so in this video, I want to talk about a really simple, powerful, I'm not going to say that it's easy, because it's not easy, because shifting any pattern or program, it's hard. Like any time you're shifting a habit, it's difficult, because it's going outside the automatic, what it's natural and automatic and easy for your system. So when you're changing a habit, you're changing that. And so that's why I'm not going to say that it's easy, because it's not easy, but it's a simple practice that you can apply to any moment that you notice yourself going into that worry spiral, fear spiral, and then rises anxiety and so on, right? And so first of all, I want to explain the spiral. What is a spiral? When I talk about spiral, what am I talking about? What is she talking about? Okay, I am talking about what I call the descending and ascending spiral. To me, I see life as energy. Everything is energy. Everything is energy in motion, constantly moving. You are energy, information that creates you. Then everything around you is energy as well. And so you, as a human being, as a person, being you live in an energy system. And so you notice those days that seems like everything's going wrong. The moment you wake up, it's like, oh my God, and this happened, and this happened, and this happened. Okay, I call those type of days the descending spiral. Why the descending spiral? Because it seems like you go and you go and you've been going and going and going down into the spiral of crap. Okay, let's say it as it is. And so what can you do when you go into that descending spiral of crap? Then you can begin to generate and go into the ascending spiral. The ascending spiral is when you're like, those other days that you're like, oh my God, everything's going right, everything's going my way. That's the ascending spiral. Because everything is energy, and I know, a lot of us are mental beings, and we are, in a way, have placed our mind ahead of our heart and our body. Let me tell you, you're a sentient being, you're an emotional being, and I welcome all of you in your emotion, because in fact, when you were born, the limbic system, the emotional system, is what was developed first. Then the mind starts to continue to develop. What happens when we stop listening to our body, we stop listening to our emotions, and we only become rational beings? There's a disconnection there. And so naturally there is an invitation, and I do deeply believe this is what is happening in the world. We are hungry for our emotions to come back to our body. There's so much, yes, beauty in the intellect and the creativity and the imagination of our mind, but it was to serve your heart, to feel this way, because your emotion is what creates movement in your life, your passion. It invites you to move into your life, your emotions, energy in motion. And so as I come back to my body and I feel my emotion, that energy that moves me, that drives me, then from my mind I can make choices and discern. Maybe this way is best. Maybe this way is best. Maybe I should do this or not this. Maybe I feel like it's this way or this way. Together, not separate, working the heart and mind in togetherness, in your body, in your embodiment. And so let me come back to the purpose of this video. I know by now you know me, I like to talk and I go into these massive tangents, so I'm cutting myself back here. And so those moments when you're naturally going into the spiral, the ascending spiral of worry, that when you start, then you start worrying, it starts in your life and it's the worry of the world. Okay, and the worry, naturally you worry about those dreams, what is important to you, if they're gonna happen, will I be capable of making it, my loved one, if you started a new job, if you started a new relationship, if you're the mother of a child. Worry exists, of course, because everything that matters, everything that is important to you, you want it to exist in your life, you want it to be close to you, and you want it to be well and good. You want the best for you and for that one that you love and for that thing that you are in connection with, to be successful, to be good, and so on, to evolve and grow. And so, because I want the same for you, this is a piece that you can do, and you start feeding it and nurture it, because every single relationship needs nurturing, and this is a relationship with yourself, with your thoughts, with your own patterns. And so when you find yourself in the energy of worry, let's say you're worrying, you started a new job and you started worrying, or you're the mother of your child and you look at your child and oh my God, so much love, and you start to worry. And of course, let me put context to this, because sometimes there is a very fact true of things to worry. Maybe your child, you see that it's going through a path that it's harming to him. Of course you're gonna worry. I'm talking about the worry when it's all in your mental landscape. There's no facts in your reality. Do you know what I mean? Like that worry that is just like, getting bigger and bigger and bigger because of you, and creating anxiety in your life, but there's not real. Maybe your child is safely sleeping in his bed and your job is just starting and everything is fine, but maybe from your past experiences, that worry starts to appear, but there's nothing really happening in your reality. And maybe the child is safe there in your room, in his or her room, and it's fine, nothing is happening. This worry is the one that I'm speaking of. And so at this point, when you're there in that room, you're that mother looking at a child, and all of a sudden you start worrying, or you're there starting this new job, and all of a sudden the fear starts, and the anxiety, the panic, the worry starts to build up. You start appreciating. Go right away into appreciation. Appreciate your home. Appreciate your child, how much you love your child. Appreciate the moments you have. That he's quietly sleeping, that you have that job, that how much you're loving your job, how much you love your coworkers, how much you love your drive to work, how much you love where you're sitting in your office, how much you're loving your boss, how much you're loving learning, whatever you're learning, how much if you're the mother, how much you love being a mother, how much you're learning being a mother, how much you love, the room that you created, the house that you created, your children, and continue. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. So you feeding the ascending spiral, that energy of love, of love, of love. You're gonna naturally feel that you're gonna start going away from worry, fear, and into love. That's my invitation for you. I know it's a simple practice, and I know it's not an easy practice, because when you're there, you're there. And I know, believe me, I've been a warrior as well. And this is what I have done in my life to shift. I continue to worry, and this is the tool that I use. And you'll see, one step at a time, little by little at a time. In Spanish, this is called a trabalenguas. I don't know in English the word, when you're starting to say words that is like hard and your tongue gets caught in the middle. Well, that's what happens to me. So little at a time, one step at a time, little at a time. Then naturally, what I call your baseline, so this is the space where I naturally live. If I tend to be a warrior, and I worry and I worry and I worry, and my natural kind of state is to worry, then the more you practice this, you're gonna notice that your worry is less, and you tend to go more into love and less into fear, or into worry, to put it a name. More into love and being, stable and secure in yourself and in your connections, and less maybe anxious. So use this tool, bring the appreciation, and let it flow, let it flow, let it flow, until you naturally notice that you have shifted your emotional state within yourself. Okay? And so remember, this is not a worry that is like you have facts to worry. This is a worry that is in your head from past experiences. It's a program that is there, that is closing possibilities for you for being in present moment and being in connection to your love, and to the love that is around you, and the opportunities that are there opening for you. I send you big love. Please share your comments. Please subscribe if you like this content. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, share the wisdom, share the love with others. Sending you big love, and I see you next time. Bye-bye. And I'm gonna invite you yes, I'm gonna invite you to go to my website. I have a new free training, and I'm really happy with how it came, because in that video, in that training, it's about 45 minutes, and I share a little pieces of wisdom of how you create your reality, how can you reclaim your power, come back to your own power, and what happens when you see the world through different lenses, and how you create your life. And then from there, I guide you through a really potent meditation that in a way brings perspective to your life and your desires. And I know that you like for me to speak about purpose, that I like to speak about purpose, and so it's related to your purpose. I do believe, and if you've been in my channel long enough, you know this about myself. If you're new, well, you'll hear me speak about this and this and this all over many times. I don't get tired of speaking of this. You are here for a reason. Your love has invoked you into being, into this world. You're here at this time, this precious time on planet Earth, that there's so much happening. There's no randomness in you and every single person on planet Earth. And so you're here to live your life, to be fully who you have come here to be. And you know, in our life we have taken on so many belief systems that we continue to live upon, and maybe they're not yours, they're your parents or great-parents and grandparents. And today you're here to, you know, express something different, create something different in the world. And because of your limiting beliefs, because of your fears, because of past experiences, you don't give yourself permission to do that. So this training is a beautiful step to guide you into that direction of saying yes to you and saying yes to who you truly are, and beginning to take those steps with the clarity of who you are and how you want to feel, and what is your natural state of being, really who you truly are in your essence. And the meditation is gonna guide you in that direction to have that experience. And so I'm gonna leave all the information down below. You can continue doing one-on-one coaching with me. I'm gonna leave that information as well. And I'm so happy for you to be here. Please let me know if you do subscribe to the training, to the free training, please let me know how it went. Sending you a big love. Bye-bye.